Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and joining me here today on this wonderful day for this excellent lesson is, of course, my teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Please say hello to everybody, Mr. Curtis.
Yes. Yep, Professor, I'm here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly what you said. That is exactly right. Thank you, Professor.
You don't even know what I said. You don't even know the words that I said.
I know exactly what you said. My teaching assistant, Curtis. That's it, Mr. Curtis.
That was pretty spot on.
I mean, that is the same thing that I say every single time, but the way you said I heard every word you said really makes me suspicious. So whether or not you heard everything I said.
Professor, I would never lie.
That's that. Well, you know what? We'll investigate that later. But for now, I should, of course, introduce my student, because what is a classroom without a class, right? So, of course, I have
just 4 walls and a roof. Am I right?
And a couple of desks and a Pokemon every so often.
Yeah, that's not a class.
No, but luckily for me, I do have a class, and it is in the form of a single 10-year-old student named Corbin. Say hello to everybody, Corbin.
Hello, Professor. Were you sleeping on the job just now? I don't know if that's very professional.
I've been having some issues with my sleep schedule recently. I've been falling asleep when I haven't meant to, and that means I have to stay up late to catch up on all the work. Rest assured, I am fully prepared for class today. I have all my lessons right here. I just, it's a little bit exhausted. I haven't slept since yesterday because.
Ooh.
Okay, that's rough.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Professor. Just give it to me. I'll do all your work for you.
You know what? I don't think we're ready to have.
I would
Mr. Curtis
rather
lead a
gouge
class.
my own eyeballs out. Actually.
Yeah, I don't think we need to have that yet.
Yeah.
No.
This old clock is still ticking over here, so I can still do my job.
Whatever
For
you
now.
say, Professor. I'm here to help you.
So, does anybody know what Pokemon we're talking about today? I'll give you a hint. It's related to my sleep issues recently. Mr. Curtis, do you have any idea?
Come on.
Yeah, it is. In fact,
Are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Allergies.
Yeah,
it's
no,
allergies, right?
It's definitely coughing. That's who we're talking about today.
Correct shape. Correct shape. Incorrect Pokemon, though.
Oh,
Got it.
darn it.
Got it. I know it because
yes, Corbin. Yes.
I wrote an essay on today's Pokemon.
Yes, of course.
It is
wheezing.
Voltorb. I got it.
Oh God.
Wait, it's Voltorb, right?
No, it's not. Try a different sphere-shaped Pokemon.
But I wrote my
Good one, Corbin.
I wrote my essay on. Oh shit! Who was it? Oh wait, no! I forgot. Okay, yeah, nope. I got my backup paper.
Good.
Jigglypuff. Yes.
Wait.
Jigglypuff.
Let me get this straight. So you wrote a paper on Voltorb, right? Because that's what you thought the assignment was. But you were like, instead of contacting the professor through his Gengar mail, which is, of course, wwopokemon@gmail.com, instead of contacting him and asking, I should just also write a backup paper on another Pokemon that it might be.
Well, here's the thing. Voltorb was what I thought the assignment was, and then I kind of just wrote an essay also on Jigglypuff because I kind of felt like it. So
what luck,
that's
huh?
kind of convenient that it just happened to be Jigglypuff today.
You were like writing about Voltorb, and you were like, man, I wonder how other spherical Pokemon just live.
That's literally the exact thought that I had. That I wrote about Jigglypuff. The stars have aligned. This is beautiful.
Yep.
Glad I came prepared and I wrote 2 essays. I'll save the Voltorb one for when we get there in however many weeks.
I'm just going to go ahead and write that down now, so I remember when the time comes, you are supposed to give me an essay on Voltorb.
Because I already got the work done, so it's good.
Good. I'm glad that you, Corbin, have the work done already.
I do. Fine. Good.
I'm so happy about how happy everyone is in this classroom right now.
And just like that, I'm unhappy again hearing your voice.
Oh, that's rude.
All right, who wants to see the Pokemon that has brought me so much trouble?
I want to see a Puff. Let me see.
Okay,
Please.
So let's go ahead. Put on. You might want to put on your earmuffs for this because Jigglypuff is known for using its lullaby to make people fall asleep. So here have some earmuffs.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Put those on.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
So, let's go ahead and pull the Jigglypuff out. Here she is.
Oh, look at this little puffy poop poop poop.
What are you saying?
Look at this little puffy poop poop.
I can't.
baby.
I can't hear you.
I said, look at this beautiful puffy poop poop
This is,
baby.
Professor, he said it's a puffin puffin ball.
I said it's a puffy little girl.
It's
All
a
right.
puffin. He loves
No,
puffins.
I didn't say
Poo-poo
that.
puffins.
I didn't say that.
That's what he likes
Look,
for
all right, I'm not
Choo
using these.
coffin. That seems like a horrible way to.
All right, these
to
headphones
do a
aren't
funeral.
working. I need to take the headphones off. They're
Yeah.
not
Okay. Well,
working.
I'm taking these earmuffs off too.
I'm taking these off.
What'd you say?
Take the
Mr. Curtis.
earmuffs off.
We can't hear each other. Please take
All
them
right.
off.
Let's
Slack my pant. Okay, I got you.
All right,
take
good.
his earmuffs off, Corbin.
I got. Take them off.
Oh,
Take 'em off.
Jeez. All right.
Okay.
All right, Corbin.
So, all right. What can you tell me about this?
Are you good? You look like you're about to like fall asleep.
Has anybody got eyes on the Jigglypuff? You hear some? I feel like I hear some.
Where'd it go?
Oh, no, Professor.
No, but I hear it in the vent.
But Jiggly,
Holy shit.
Jiggly,
Oh, I got eyes on you,
Where's
Professor.
the...
Puffs are pink and they sing.
I just want to be a Pokemon trainer.
What time is it? Where am I? What? Oh my! No, it happened again. Okay, everybody, wake up, Curtis, wake up.
Dad, come back.
Okay, no.
Wrap me back up. Wrap me back up.
Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, wake up,
Professor.
Corbin. He's having a dream about his dad.
What happened?
Corbin, get over here.
What's wrong? What happened? Who
Fell asleep in class. We did the
Oh,
professor
jeez.
dirty.
How long? Oh, damn it! How long were we asleep?
Mr. Curtis, can you check your watch?
It looks like it's been 4 hours.
Hey,
Holy cow.
hey, Corbin.
What?
Look at Mr. Curtis's face.
Oh my
There's a
god.
bunch of drawings.
Dude. Yeah, dude, he's got drawings all over. Hey, Mr. Curtis. Nice mustache, bro.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on growing it out recently. I mean, just trying to fill in that
No,
more
Mr. Curtis, here,
human
look. I got a
charm.
mirror. Look, I got a mirror. It's a makeup mirror my mom gave me. Look.
Oh wow! Look, it's really coming along, isn't it?
No,
No,
it's the Jigglypuff drew on your face, you dummy.
Oh
Idiot.
no!
God,
I'm so disappointed. I really
Whoa,
wanted that
wait.
mustache.
Corbin, I think I just saw like a little bit like under the like nape of your shirt. Hold on, pull up the back of your shirt real quick.
You can't ask me that. I'm 10.
Do it right now.
Okay, fine. Here. What's the problem? What do you see?
Oh my!
I can't see anything.
It drew
Oh
a
my goodness.
sick, nasty back tattoo on your back, dude.
Oh
It
my
is.
God.
Is it like a Gyarados or something?
It's like a
what is it?
Gyarados eating a Charizard, and they're about to be attacked
Riding
by.
on a Steelix.
Yeah. It's insane.
Shit, I might see if I can get this permanently done. This is
I
great.
would, although I wouldn't
love
yet because you're only 10. So.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, maybe I'll wait
tattooing.
till I'm 11.
But dude, it looks hard as hell. You look like
Professor,
a fucking...
what is that on your arm? Roll up your sleeves there.
Oh,
What's
okay.
that?
I mean, I didn't see it before, but now that you say something, yes, I do see something on my arm. What?
Oh, that's just a rash. Never mind. He didn't draw anything. She didn't draw anything
no.
on you.
But on the other arm.
Oh,
the other arm. What's on the other
you
arm?
Say? Here, let me look.
Oh wow.
No, that's just drool. I was drooling when I drool when I sleep.
okay.
What can I say?
That's a shame. Hey, where'd the Jigglypuff go? Are we allowed to have Pokemon just roaming the school that aren't Machokes pooping everywhere?
Well, I mean, we have Gary, the Shroomish, who tends the field, or the not the fields.
The fields. This isn't a farm.
And the gardens and does the
Yeah,
landscaping.
the landscaping.
And then we have the Chansey in the nurse's office.
So, one more Pokemon to the mix. I don't think that's that bad. I am upset that we lost about 4 hours of our day, though. So, we should probably get to the
Right, but
lesson.
you're okay with your Jigglypuff just wandering around the school? I mean, the Chansey and the Shroomish, and Gary the Shroomish, they're on the payroll. Like, you just have a wild Pokemon just roaming through the school now. You're not going to catch it?
Well, you know what? You know what comes first, Corbin?
What?
Knowledge. knowledge comes first.
That's fair. Okay.
So
all right.
we will have this lesson, and then we'll go catch the Jigglypuff.
I'll catch it as a trainer. Right?
I am not legally allowed to let you use Pokeballs, so I'm sorry. You haven't gone through the Pokeball training course, which is another
You're right. That's
three,
fair. Mr.
another
Curtis,
3-year-long
how many
course.
nets did you bring to class today?
What did I bring to
Nets?
class today?
Do you have a net?
I have a net. No, but I can make one for you in a little bit.
All right,
Yeah.
that's
I just
cool.
So wait,
I just
so
need
wait,
to eat
Corbin,
some of this
or
jerky.
Curtis, wait, you're telling me that you came to class with no net, but you'll be leaving with a net, meaning that in total it's going to be a net positive?
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God, that's not funny.
Once I eat some jerky, get some more protein in my system, I'll be able to get you a
All right,
net
we'll work on that
Wait.
net during class, and then once
Wait.
class is over, we'll go catch that Jigglypuff.
You know what? I'm not even going to touch that subject. Yes, let's go ahead and read the Pokedex entries about Jigglypuff. All right, starting, of course, in the Kanto region. When its huge eyes light up, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. Can you believe it, guys?
I mean, that sounds...
about Professor.
It kind of sounds like it's possible.
Yeah, so that we're going to find that is a very, I mean, of course, we learned firsthand that is, a very important feature about Jigglypuff, in that they are very, very capable singers, and they most commonly use that ability to make their enemies fall asleep.
Yes.
Okay, let's keep reading. Using its alluring eyes to enrapture its foes, it then sings a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep.
Yes, like a barmaid.
I guess that's a weird comparison. Wait, no. Wait, not at all like a barmaid.
Well, okay.
I mean, one, you should never go to a bar. You're far too young. Two, I mean, maybe alluring eyes, but a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep. You don't want your bar patrons to fall asleep. You want them to be awake buying beer.
Well,
That's right.
do you run a bar?
That's a good point. I don't run a bar.
Check
can I
and
know?
mate.
Wait. Do you run a bar? Are you a barmaid?
Are you a barmaid, Corbin?
One day. Honestly, that was my second profession next to Pokemon training. Or being a gym leader. Being a gym leader is the dream. Before that, I have to be a Pokemon trainer. And then my second favorite profession would be definitely to be a barmaid, for sure.
Yeah.
To be a barmaid.
And all
So
this
if the whole
Pokemon-
training thing doesn't work out, I might just leave the class and be a barmaid.
And all this Pokemon knowledge is really going to benefit you in that barmaid profession.
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
All right, okay, we have one more here from the Kanto region. This last one says, it mesmerizes with its large, round eyes and sings a soothing melody. Pokemon hearing this song fall asleep.
Yeah, I mean, not just
No
Pokemon.
Humans.
Humans, too.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, that makes you wonder, are humans just Pokemon?
I mean...
No, I don't think so. You see, I think what separates a Pokemon from a non-Pokemon is its ability to learn Hyper Beam. If you can't learn Hyper Beam, you're not a Pokemon.
Well, I have already proven that I can make the sound. So...
Can you make it one more time for me?
Like that, right?
Never gets old.
Oh,
It never gets old.
did one of the Machoke's use Hyper Beam in the hallway?
It sounds so real.
I told
maybe-
you I was good at it. I might be a Pokemon.
No, we make sure to never teach any of the Pokemon working for the school Hyper Beam. That is just far too much destructive power.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, moving on to the Johto region. If it inflates to sing a lullaby, it can perform longer and cause sure drowsiness in its audience.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah. So it can inflate itself.
Yeah,
that's
like a
why,
balloon.
Yes, and that's exactly why we call Jigglypuff the balloon Pokemon.
Oh, I thought it was because it liked balloons.
No. Now, I think I remember a couple of lessons ago, Mr. Curtis, you brought forth the theory that, Clefairy was actually a hot air balloon?
Yes.
I think you'll find that is much more likely about Jigglypuff and its evolution, Wigglytuff.
Yes.
I don't know. Can it deflate and crawl into cracks and crevices so people can't find it?
Neither can Clefairy, dude.
Also, neither can hot air balloons.
How else can you explain Clefairy's disappearance acts during the day?
They're good at hiding. They go into mountains where people never go.
Yeah.
And deflate and crawl into cracks.
That
'cause
is
they're
not
higher
an
balloons.
observable fact.
And it's also not a thing that hot air balloons do, so I don't know why we're bringing it up.
Please continue.
Yes, I would love to. All right. Looking into its cute round eyes causes it to sing a relaxing melody, inducing its enemies to sleep. So it seems weird. I don't think it's necessary to look into its eyes to initiate that relaxing melody.
Yeah, we didn't even see it when it put us to sleep. It was like hiding in the vent or something.
Yeah, but I guess it's saying that if you do look into its eyes, it's gonna start, belting out some sweet tunes.
And
No, we can't do that. They're gonna copyright strike our our class here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck did you just say?
What was that?
I was just trying to do some vocalization that
Man,
wasn't copyrighted.
That Jigglypuff really
Did a
really got
number
to
on
him.
him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. The next entry here says it rolls its cute eyes as it sings a soothing lullaby. So, rolling your eyes isn't like a cute thing. It's like a fine kind of thing. Like
I'll sing. I
Fine,
guess.
I'll sing.
yeah, right. Like it kind
something
of shows apathy or like sarcasm, right?
Jigglypuff kind of have that in common because I don't roll my eyes when I sing. I usually cross them.
Yeah. My eyes roll back into my skull like I'm possessed.
That is so creepy. Please don't sing.
Sort of.
But I'm a great singer. I'm a great
Don't
singer.
sing.
My eyes
No,
just
don't.
sort of glaze over like marbles.
And he doesn't blink once while he's singing.
Well, he doesn't really blink much normally.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't really blink much normally, but
Yeah.
definitely not while I'm singing.
Okay, let's move on to the Hoenn region. All right. I think there is there's some very interesting information here. So take note of this.
I'm taking note.
I got it right here. Got a pencil.
I mean, you should be taking note like the whole time, but
I am
specifically for
taking
this
note
one.
the whole time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Taking notes. You got
of
me.
course.
All right. I should have pluralized my words. Jeez. What am I, an English professor? No, I'm a Pokemon professor. Okay. Jigglypuff's vocal cords can freely adjust the wavelength of its voice.
Wow.
This Pokemon uses this ability to sing at precisely the right wavelength to make its foes most drowsy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so that sounds almost like it's intentional, Professor.
What? To make people fall asleep?
Yeah, it
Oh.
uses its ability to
Facility.
It's a
sing
facility.
Yes.
precisely the right wavelength to make drowsy.
Well, yes, Mr. Curtis, that's its primary defense. That's its primary ability is to make people fall asleep with its voice. So it's kind of like perfectly evolved to do that. Now the next one. Okay, maybe not the next one, but the one after is gonna give you a little bit more information on wavelengths. All right, so when we get there, we can talk a little bit more about it. All right, the next one says, when this Pokemon sings, it never pauses to breathe. If it is in a battle against an opponent that does not easily fall asleep, Jigglypuff cannot breathe, endangering its life.
That's pretty. I mean, what Pokemon would be hard to put to sleep?
I would say a Pokemon without ears.
I think every Pokemon can hear.
I don't think like a Magnemite has ears. I don't think a Voltorb has ears.
Well,
Like, I think there's a lot of Pokemon that don't have
but
ears.
I'm sure that they can hear. I'm sure they have holes in there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. They all obey like trainer commands. So, in fact, you know what? And I think this next one is going to show you that it's less about the ears and more about the brain.
Right.
Because this next one says, nothing can avoid falling asleep hearing a Jigglypuff song. The
Nothing.
sound, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, not a
That,
thing.
that rock right there, it'll fall asleep if it hears a Jigglypuff.
That's right.
Okay, it goes on to say, the sound waves of its singing voice match the brain waves of someone in a deep sleep. Let's dig into this. Let's dig into this for a second. Okay. So, I did a little bit of extra research to kind of figure out, what this means, like, on a physical level.
Okay.
So, brain waves, apparently, I guess, are a real thing. It's kind of like just the electric voltages in your brain kind of like varying sort of to a degree. I don't have the best description of it because, I'm not a human professor. I'm a Pokemon professor. But the brainwave frequency that humans generally fall asleep is known as the delta wave. Now, this wave is around 0.5 to 4 hertz. All right. So that's its frequency. That's the frequency of the wave. Now, this is an interesting fact. The lowest audible frequency a human can hear is 20 hertz.
Right.
So if a Jigglypuff is singing to match the delta brainwave, we will not hear it.
So what's the delta brainwave again?
The delta brainwave is the brainwave of a human that's in deep sleep.
Okay, which is how low? 0. Would you say it was what?
It's 0.5. It's a range. It's 0.5 to 4 hertz.
So why would it need to reach that if we're already asleep? To keep us asleep? I don't know.
No. The way that it makes you fall asleep, is it matches the brainwave of someone in a deep sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe the regular song is just to keep us like close by and in the room, and the Jigglypuff can play both tones at the same time. The deeper one we can't hear, and the other one that we're listening to.
And that's what puts us in a deep sleep.
Maybe. I mean, there's nothing here that mentions that a Jigglypuff can achieve 2 wavelengths at the same time. So we have no precedence to say that. But if we can hear it and it's also putting us asleep, then therefore it must have 2 different wavelengths going on at the same time, right? Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to hear it at all. Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, interesting fact. Jigglypuffs would have to be able to sing to at least 2 wavelengths. And also it's kind of weird because they're like, they both have like they both are waves, right? And they both involve frequency, but a sound wave is different from like an electric oscillation in your brain. Like they're not the same kind of physical phenomena. So I'm not really sure if them syncing up would have an effect, right? I'm not really sure if it would matter.
All I know is that Jigglypuff is way too effective.
Listen, what we can say is that it works. Whatever it is.
It worked.
It works. Okay, the next one here from the Hone Reason says, it captivates foes with its huge round eyes, then lulls them to sleep by singing a soothing melody. We haven't read that one. It sounds like we have because it's very similar to all the other ones, but it's just slightly different. All right, that does it for the Hoenn region. Let's move on to the Sinnoh region.
Ooh,
when it wavers its big round eyes, it begins singing a lullaby that makes everyone drowsy. What do you think? What do you think?
I didn't know it could evolve everybody into a drowsy. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
It could evolve everybody into a drowsy. It makes everyone drowsy. That's insane.
No, sleepy, not as in like the Pokemon drowsy.
Why didn't you say that?
I did. Every time I say drowsy, I have to say, not the Pokemon.
Well, yeah. That'd be helpful. Thanks.
Okay, I will from now on.
I thought my skin was starting to look a little yellow, but I guess...
Curtis,
guess that's something
I think
else.
you're just sick. I think it's probably sleeping in a fucking house with a bunch of spinnerax is probably the problem. It's probably not very sanitary.
Or maybe like some kind of liver disease, I would think. You might want to get that looked at.
Maybe.
Or maybe you're just eating too many yellow
I have
berries.
been into a yellow poffin kick recently.
Aren't they not supposed to be yellow? They're supposed to be like white, right?
No. Oh, no, you can make a poffin any color. Depends on what berries you use, obviously.
That's right.
Well, I think you got some bad berries there, Mr. Curtis.
Okay. So it says it wavers its big round eyes. Anybody? What does wavering eyes look like? What do you guys? How would you describe that to me?
Rapid movement from side to side with its eyes, like waver, like it just like
horrifying.
Shakes.
That's a horrifying thing that you just told me, Corbin.
Well, that's probably what it does.
I was picturing ripple effects.
That's what I was picturing too.
Which is also kind of weird, like to imagine how they can do that.
Or maybe it's like when it says wavering, it's like somebody who's about to start crying. That kind of waver.
Well,
like
I don't know
tearing
about-
up
maybe-
type thing.
Like, you know, like your eyes start to like shake a little bit, like twitch a little bit, and then you start going.
Or wavers like Mr. Curtis's eyes when he realizes he hasn't blinked in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do wiggle a little bit.
Yeah. I'm supposed to do that. Yeah. I mean, oh, yeah, my eyes hurt. I should blink more.
Yeah, you should do that, please. I think shaking side to side, personally.
You think very quickly shaking from side
Very
to side.
quickly shaking side to side, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
like it's suspicious of everything around it.
Sure, why not?
Okay. All right, let's move on to the Unova region. There is actually one here from the Unova region that we haven't read before. Okay. Looking into its cute round eyes makes it start singing a song so pleasant, listeners can't help but fall asleep.
Oh, wow. So even just looking at it, they're just like, you want to hear a song, baby girl? Then it'll just start going.
Yeah, so I mean, we learned before, I think, in the Johto region that looking into its eyes is kind of like a surefire way to make it start singing.
Yeah.
This one was kind of like, this one gave us the information that it's a pleasant song. It's not like a horrible, terrifying noise that like puts you to sleep. It's like a really nice song that lulls you into a nice sleep.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, you should know. We heard it.
Speak for yourself. Any sound that involuntarily makes me unconscious is pretty horrifying.
I mean, it is, but like, it sounds nice. It's like a sweet tune. Like, you know, you can really croon it.
What? What does that mean?
It's like, you know, like a swinging kind of thing.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, my honey. Oh. Yeah, I got you.
No, not quite. More like jazz.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz. Like.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, enough of this. What are we doing?
Like that.
Beep.
That was, I would say that is a prime example of crooning it. Now, Mr. Curtis just beeping, that's not crooning it.
Beep. Oh, come on, Professor. I was trying real hard.
Mr. Curtis, please. You sound like a life support system at a hospital. That's enough.
Dude, wait, that's my favorite song. I think it's called Beep.
That's right. Oh, Professor, don't worry. I got a couple more verses
Wait,
here.
how does it
going?
Crap, I can't. What does the next part sound like, Mr. Curtis?
Beep.
Oh, yeah. I
okay.
remember now.
Beep.
I remember now.
Yeah,
All right,
fan of
enough
this one.
singing.
Beep.
Enough singing.
Okay, all right.
Okay, that does it for
I'll
the
serenade
Unova
you
region.
tonight outside your window.
Please don't.
Weird.
I never gave you my address.
I mean, I've been there. I just never inside.
Oh, God.
I don't like that. It's time to move again. Okay, all right. That does it for the Unova region, and there's also nothing for the Kalos region. But hey, there is some stuff for the Alola region.
Oh,
Another
very
variant,
good.
perhaps?
No, there is no variant for.
Should
for
I
Jigglypuff.
call Professor Palm again?
It's all Jigglypuffs are the same worldwide, kind of.
Oh.
They're a little bit. I'll explain in a second. They do. You will be able to tell where Jigglypuff is from.
Yeah, by
fairly
asking
easily.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it says Jigglypuff, and you're like, what? And it's like Jigglypuff, and you're like, I don't speak Jigglypuff. And then it says Jigglypuff, and you're like, oh, from the Kanto region.
Right, of course.
Okay, so the first Alolan entry says, it hugely inflates its stomach and sings a mysterious melody. If you hear this melody, you'll become sleepy right away.
Huh, nice.
Yeah. The next one says, Jigglypuff possesses a vocal range that exceeds 12 octaves.
Wow.
But each individual singing skill depends on its own effort. Like
I can only sing at 10.
That's one. That's one more than
Yeah?
me. I can sing 11.
Okay. This isn't a contest, Mr. Curtis. I just said 10, and then you had to come in
I
here
know.
and say 11.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, this is just gonna sound like I'm trying to one up Corbin. But I was already.
You
thinking,
usually are.
Yeah.
All right, both of you go. Let's hear your octaves right now.
You want to go?
Yeah, you're the ones that brought this forth. You're the ones that listen, put your money where your mouth is. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Let's hear
Mr.
it.
Curtis,
Let's
you go first. Let's hear all 11 octaves you got. Come on. You're just powering up. What is that?
Yeah, I'm not sure that was 12 octaves. All right, or 11 octaves. Okay, Corbin, let's hear your 11.
The other like 6 are like outside of the realm of your ability.
Okay.
To hear,
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes
it was
more
far too
Yeah.
high pitched.
Okay, I got you. Look at that. Listen to those pipes, baby.
That sounded like night vision goggles turning on.
Well, I mean, hey.
All right, hey, that was beautiful. If Pokemon training or gym leadering or barmaiding doesn't work out for you, maybe a singer is a good fallback.
I can sing as a barmaid or a gym leader, though. I can take my talents everywhere.
Kanto's first singing gym leader.
I
love it.
There's got to be one.
I know. Every region needs a singing gym leader.
I mean, yeah.
We haven't gotten ours yet. Okay. The next one says, recordings of Jigglypuff's strange lullabies can be purchased from department stores. These CDs can be found near the bedding area.
What?
The bedding area, where they have beds.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Not where they put things to bed, which is what it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
All right, the next one says...
I always found a display next to my favorite, brand of straw, bale.
Straw bale.
That's right. That's the bedding I use. Do you guys not use? Do you guys?
No.
Okay.
No, I use Wooloo fur. Is my kind of is what I use.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, very good.
Right.
Yeah.
I have my pillow. I don't know what my bed's made out of, but my pillows are made out of flaffy wool. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not like Pidgey feathers or
No. I don't like getting pricked by those little ends of the feathers. It doesn't feel too good. I like the wool better, personally.
Okay, yeah. No, I get it. Although I do feel like the feathers kind of get a little bit more support.
Well, you know what?
And it's not really like the hard. It's like the down. The down that's kind of like on the inside of the. Whatever. It's fine. Okay.
I've heard Pelipper's got some good pillows.
Yeah.
Pelipper's make good pillows.
Pelipper's make good pillows. You heard it here first, folks.
Hey, I've heard that. I haven't tested it out yet, though.
Well, once you're a full-fledged Pokemon trainer, you can go to the Hoenn region.
I will catch a Pelipper and I will lay on it.
Local trainer today was mauled alive by an angry Pelipper as he tried to sleep on it.
Pelipper's not gonna maul me. It's not an Ursaring. It's got a beak. It's not gonna do
Ooh, Ursaring fur. Now that's a blanket, right?
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
Dude, so warm.
Oh, but you have to kill it to get the...
No, you don't. You can skin it, but keep it alive.
Just shave it. Oh, yeah, so it just looks like a meat
Yeah,
sack
shave it. That's
walking
what I
around.
meant.
Okay, yeah.
What you have to do is find an Ursing
Did you say skin it? You just have to skin it?
I don't recall. Saying.
God.
What you have to do is find an Ursing that lives in like a warmer climate, like a Lola, and then they just kind of shed all their fur off.
I don't think they're in a Lola, bro.
You don't think so?
I don't know. You want me to call Professor Palm and
No,
ask?
don't call him. Don't call him. I'm reading this next entry here. All right.
Cool, you do that.
Don't you dare! You put that phone away right now.
I'm not calling it. I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The songs they sing are totally different depending on the region they live in. Some even sound like they're shouting.
Oh God.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe.
What region do you suppose the Jigglypuff
I wrote an essay
sound
on
like
it. I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. I wrote an essay on this.
Let's not speculate on it until after we hear Corbin's essay. All right, 2 here from the Galar region. These aren't on the main, body of Galar, but they are in the island known as the Isle of Armor. So they have some Pokedex entries for them. Jigglypuff has top-notch lung capacity, even by comparison to other Pokemon. It won't stop singing its lullabies until its foes fall asleep.
Yep.
Yeah, so we kind of learned before that, it won't, it doesn't breathe, while it's singing, and now we know that it will continuously sing until its opponent falls asleep. Right. So it doesn't stop until its opponent falls asleep.
It's resilient, man. It's determined. I like it.
As they've said, can endanger their life.
Definitely. Yeah. It could die. Okay, the last one here says, by freely changing the wavelength of its voice, Jigglypuff sings a mysterious melody sure to make any listener sleepy. All right. Yeah, we kind of know. All right, 2 unique Pokedex entries here. The first one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says, Jigglypuff, a balloon Pokemon. It has large, friendly eyes, and it sings a pleasant song. Now, Ash's Pokedex there neglected to mention that pleasant song will put you to sleep.
Right.
Put you right to sleep.
Come on, man. That's pretty important.
Yeah, that's kind of like I feel like his Pokedex was kind of punking him or something.
It's like, yeah, go listen to that
Yeah, listen to that wonderful, pleasant song, Ash.
Yeah, and waste 4 hours of your life sleeping.
Yeah. All right, the next one here comes to us from Don's Pokedex. It says, Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. When Jigglypuff's big eyes begin to quiver, everyone becomes sleepy as it sings a lullaby.
Oh, cute.
Yes, all right. A lot of information that we already had, and that does it for all of the Pokedex entries. So now it's time for us to, time for me to kind of like sit back, take a load off, and give a listen to Corbin's essay that he wrote for us on Jigglypuff.
I got it right here. Professor, I'll be honest, you do a lot of work reading other people's data that they collected. So I think it's time to sit back for you, relax, and let me handle this. So I'm going to give a quick summary of everything that we've learned about Jigglypuff, and not Voltorb today, right?
Not Voltorb.
All right, Jigglypuff today, and let's see what we got here. Here's what I have written.
Voltorb in several months.
Yes, in several months. Jigglypuff is a pink, fur-covered cake pop Pokemon. It's not really edible, but it might be if you're brave enough. It's a big round ball. What?
Cake? It's not a cake pop.
It looks like a cake pop.
I guess so.
I can see that.
All right, so one of my cousin's 4th birthday party, we went there, and they had it was all Jigglypuff cake pops. Beautiful.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was great. They had chocolate cake puffs.
All right, continue with your essay.
Okay. All right, it's a big round ball with tiny arms, with no hands or fingers, and legs, and has a curly tuft of fur between its 2 cutie ears. Jigglypuff has unsettlingly, is that even a word?
Unsettlingly,
I can't say that. Unsettlingly. Jigglypuff has unsettlingly
there you go,
large blue eyes and a tiny mouth that packs a big punch. Speaking of Jigglypuff's giant uwu eyes, they will light up like a Christmas tree while it sings. It sings and it trances its enemies and puts them to sleep. To help it sing for longer periods of time, Jigglypuff inflates itself like a pink, furry balloon. Also, this singer not only has a set of pipes capable of adjusting wavelength frequency at will and singing at 12 octaves, but it doesn't need to pause for breath. Like she just goes on forever. No matter how tough or juiced up you are, you can't resist the lullabies. It puts you to sleep up too. No matter how tough you think you are. Jigglypuff is the queen of ASMR. Its lullabies have gotten so popular that many department stores sell them to people with insomnia. One of the best-selling Jigglypuff albums is titled Puff It Up, featuring the hit tracks Big Blue Eyes and Pink Like Me. However, depending on which region the Jigglypuff is from, its songs will vary. Some are capable of screaming and are lead singers of metal bands in the regions like Galar.
That's hearsay. That's hearsay. No, you don't have any proof for that.
I've heard. In the Kanto region, Jigglypuff loves to hang near Mount Moon and vibe out with the Clefairies, or it can be seen in meadows and grassy fields singing restless friends and foes to sleep. That's it.
All right.
That's what I got.
I love it. I think you ended your essay the same way Mr. Curtis did with that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the tea.
That's the one.
Okay. Yeah, very good. There's some interesting insights there. I did seem like you kind of want to eat a Jigglypuff.
I mean, they look really good. They look so good. It's like
they look really furry. I don't want to eat something that's furry.
Well, I don't know. Shave it, then eat it, you know?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Hey, they don't have hands. They just have tiny little arm nubs.
Yeah. Just nubs. I don't know if they're just nubs or long nipples. I don't know what they are. But
no, they're not.
Geez.
They're just arms.
Okay, well, there's something.
All right. Any comments there, Mr. Curtis? Any questions that you have for Corbin on his essay?
What flavor Jigglypuff pop is your favorite?
Well, when I was, again, my cousin's 4th birthday party. I liked the vanilla one, was okay, but I also really, really liked the fried pickled flavored cake pop. It was really good.
I mean, I like a default Jigglypuff, right?
Yes.
When you puff them up and you stick them on a stick.
No.
Okay,
They don't.
No.
They don't really taste like cake, though.
Wait.
That's kind of the problem.
No, Curtis, I was talking about cakes made in the likeness of a Jigglypuff. I'm not,
Yeah, it's like cake material.
So you don't take Jigglypuff and turn them into a cake on a stick?
God, no.
Do you?
No, of course not. I wouldn't do that. No.
Oh God, do not let this man near any Pokemon ever.
Please.
Like, just never.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. Hey, Corbin. Excellent job. You get full marks for that essay. It brought me a lot of joy, and I think that's what's most important.
So no quiz.
Wrong. Of course we have a pop quiz.
Fuck.
You can't not have a pop quiz. What is this, Professor Palm's class? Come on. No. I need to make sure you guys are, learning all the stuff that I'm teaching you. I have to make sure you're retaining the knowledge, and there's no better way to do that than a pop quiz. So go ahead and pull out your Rotom laptops, put away your Pokedexes.
Yep.
Make sure you got some pens and pencils, maybe a calculator, definitely a calculator.
Totally.
No.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get going here.
Let's do it. Let's get going. Let's get started. Let's puff it up.
Okay. Question number 1. Why have Jigglypuffs gained the evolutionary trait of being able to inflate themselves? What is beneficial about being able to inflate itself? Okay, I have both of the answers in. The question, of course, was why have Jigglypuffs gained the evolutionary trait of being able to inflate themselves? Corbin responded with, so it can singer for longer periods of time.
Misspelled that.
Sing.
I think he meant to write sing for longer periods of time.
I did. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. I understood what you were saying. It was a very Mr. Curtis-esque answer.
Very, very well worded, Corbin. Thank you. I appreciated that.
Thank you.
Well, let's take a look at Mr. Curtis's answer before we really, take stock into that praise. Mr. Curtis says, being able to inflate themselves gives them larger lung capacity, allowing it to sing longer. That was actually pretty coherent there.
Yeah, that was good.
Mr. Curtis. So,
good work.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
You guys are both correct. It's so it can sing for longer periods of time.
All right.
Because again, we know that it doesn't take in breaths when it sings. It just belts it out. One long, uninterrupted melody. No, you can't. You can't do that. Nope.
Sorry.
It has to be songs that are in public use.
Oh, sorry. Apologize.
Unfortunately. Okay. Question number 2. In addition to its melody, what other feature does Jigglypuff use to mesmerize its foes? Okay, well, both of the answers are in. I need to focus up. We gotta get these. I got to finish class early today. I really need to catch up on sleep. All right. The question was: in addition to its melody, what other feature does Jigglypuff use to mesmerize its foes? Corbin responded with, "It entrances foes with its wavering, big, blue, beautiful eyes." Yes, I love the alliteration there, Corbin. Excellent job.
Thank you. The triple B's.
Curtis responded with, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is one word. It's the name.
That's wrong. That's an incorrect spelling of the Pokemon. That's a wrong answer, Professor.
Jigglypuff uses its big, gooey, ripply eye.
Ew, what
to memorize along with its melodies.
No, that's wrong. Nothing about that made any logical sense, and he misspelled the Pokemon's name, and memorize is not the word. Get it out. Get him out.
All right, but I understand. He's saying it's using its big, gooey, ripply eye. I get it. I get that.
Ripply eye.
And memorize? No, that's not right. It's the wrong word.
It's fine. Hey, sometimes you said singer instead of sing. All right, that would have been incorrect.
But that's the same thing still.
All right, full marks to both of you. Excellent job.
Whatever.
The correct answer was, of course, its cute eyes.
Rigged.
Okay. All right, everybody, listen up. This is gonna be a doozy. Okay.
Oh God.
Question number 3. Jigglypuffs can change the wavelength of their voice to match the sleeping brainwave of a human. This would, of course, be the delta brainwave, which ranges between the frequencies of 0.5 to 4 hertz. Now, now we all know that frequency is related to wavelength via the velocity of the sound wave through the medium that's traveling through. So, using the following equation, which is v, which is equal to the velocity. Velocity is equal to frequency times wavelength. Tell me the range of wavelength a Jigglypuff will sing in its lullaby. Now, the velocity of the speed of sound in air is equal to 331 meters per second.
I got it.
Okay. So, from Corbin, we have his answer is... So, okay, the question is, what is the range of wavelengths a Jigglypuff will sing its lullaby in? Corbin responded with 662 meters to 82.75 meters. Curtis responded with 62 meters to 82.75 meters. So, you guys this is the first time you've given me that you've given me the same answer in a mathematics question.
Wait, no.
Come here, Corbin. We're in this together, Corbin.
Right, get off, you stink. Get off. We're in this together. Get off.
The answer is 662 meters to 82.75 meters.
I got it.
Guys.
Wait, Mr. Curtis said 62 meters, you said?
Did I say 62? He wrote 662 to 82.75 meters.
You said 62. Okay. Dude,
I might have. There's a lot of numbers going around.
Yo.
Congratulations, everybody.
We did it.
What?
All right, guys. Thanks for coming to class today. If you enjoyed today's lesson, then leave us a review on
what? No, it's not done yet. No.
All right.
For bonus points here. I'm not going to have you do any math, but knowing that the velocity of sound waves in water is different from those in air, would Jigglypuffs sing the same wavelengths as it would in air if it was singing underwater?
Is this just a yes or no?
Yes or no? Yeah, I'm just curious to see.
That's a no.
That's a hard no.
Okay, yes, no. Both of you are correct. It is a no. I could go more in depth on this, but I'm not. We're done with math for today.
Good.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys are like, all right, if I don't want to fall asleep to a Jigglypuff, I'll just jump into the water and I won't hear it. Wrong. Incorrect. It will change its the wavelength of its voice, and it will make you fall asleep underwater. Which is why I think, honestly, I don't even think like things like earmuffs or earplugs would even work, because then it would just change, the wavelength to pass through that medium instead.
Maybe. Yeah, or the volume.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe.
They can
shout.
The volume. They shout.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, question number 4. This is the last one. Jigglypuff will not stop singing until its foe falls asleep. Why is this potentially bad for Jigglypuff? Corbin responded with, because it doesn't take a breath when it sings, so it will sing until it no longer has air in its lungs. This kills the Jigglypuff. Yes.
Ooh.
Good answer.
It's rough.
Curtis responded with, Jigglypuff does not breathe while it sings, so if the opponent resists falling asleep, Jigglypuff is in danger of running out of air. Yes, you are both correct. That's just kind of how I read. Okay, yeah, hey, you guys both got it correct. It may pass out from lack of oxygen, because it just won't stop singing. Hey, you guys both got 100% on this quiz.
And I got a banger essay. Let's go.
Yeah, so Corbin, this has been a very good class for you. So.
Very good. I say we just end it here, and you just give me my trainer's license, and we'll be on our way. I'm on cloud 9 right now, so let's just wrap this up.
One good class doesn't outweigh 38 horrible classes.
Okay,
so.
They weren't all horrible, were they?
Terribly poor performance.
Oh my god, I got other 100s.
Besides this one.
Just really unfortunate.
Honestly, I would say disappointing is the term that I would use.
I've gotten good grades here and there.
Yeah, every blue moon.
I got a 100 last week too.
Did you?
I did. I did.
That doesn't sound right.
I did. For Ninetales, I sure did.
Anyways, that does it for today's lesson. Can either of you guys tell me what Pokemon we're going to be learning about next time?
Tough Wiggles.
Hey, tough Wiggles, kid.
Wigglytuff.
In this world, and in this world, you either wiggle or get wiggled. All right.
That's right. That's life motto. Wiggle tough.
Yes, close enough. Wigglytuff,
It's Big Puff Puff Boy.
Yes, otherwise known as Big Puff Puff Boy. It's the evolved form of Jigglypuff. And we will be talking about that Pokemon next time. But until then, if you have questions for me, you can do so by emailing me at Gmailing me. I don't know where I got the letter E from. That doesn't make any sense. Gmail me, which of course is GengarMail, at wwopokemon@gmail.com. If you don't have a Gengar mail, that's perfectly fine. You can find me on the Flying Pokemon themed social network site, which is of course Twitter. You can find me there at wwopokemon@gmail. Just at wwopokemon there as well. Hey, if you had a good time, if you enjoyed yourself, if you liked the lesson, you want other students like you to learn more about Pokemon, go ahead and give us a rating on Flapple Podcast, which of course used to be Sable iTunes, but now it's Flapple Podcast. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. But hey,
Whoa, hold on, whoa. The door just opened. Hey, it's Jigglypuff. Hey, she came back.
That does it for today's lesson. So, until next time, class is dismissed.
Welcome to the World of Pokemon as part of the Pokecasters Network.